Super fast orders in the game, ready to ignite. Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright. Caffeine rush fueling his creativity inside. Got a YouTube channel where he's shining so bright. MTG 3, the show that takes flight. He's a lyrical beast, spitting fire with every bite. Rap metal flow, pounding beats to inside. No one can stop him, he's on a meteoric height. Super fast tortoise, the champion of the fight.
Good morning, hope you're up. Enjoy that coffee in your cup. Good morning from the shelf. Super fast tortoise does so well. Sit back, relax, time to chillax. Face the facts, morning coffee show intact. Let's enjoy the show, let's enjoy the flow. Morning coffee is the best. Chatting with friends, we are blessed. Including mood, coffee for every dude. Have fun, enjoy the show. Let this channel grow. Let's enjoy the show. Morning coffee is the best. Chatting with friends, we are blessed. Including mood, coffee for every dude.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Super Fast Tortoise Show, where friendship is rare. You know, friendship is rare. You like friendship like your steak, very rare, right? Right? No.
Well done.
Thank you. So, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. We got KJ, that guy right there. We got Mrs. Hillbilly. We got Hellwiller. We got Moonful. Sounds like we got a party.
Whoop whoop.
That's right. Whoop whoops. The woots to the second degree of woots. Double times the power. I don't know. Friendship equals awesome. I don't know. I'm not clever at things, but I'm just sounding stupid. So I'm ignorant, everybody.
That's because the coffee hasn't kicked in yet. Give the coffee a minute.
Right? The coffee hasn't kicked in yet. We got nuts. Pull my hair out. But you know what? As kicked in is KJ. He's been all over his background and behind the scenes. He's been like changing things, fixing things, trying to look perfect. You know, he's really like those old stereotypical women from the 80s where like it's date night and he's just like taking forever putting on his makeup and doing his hair. It should be like 15 minutes. Let's go. It's like an hour or two. My makeup's ready to go. That's what KJ is with his background there.
Try to apply makeup when you have no hands. I'm just saying.
Right.
You know how hard it is to use blush when you have no hands? You have to roll around in that little tiny compact of makeup.
Right.
So
Right.
do you take your glasses off before, or do you just leave them on? Because I can imagine then you're going to be blind afterwards.
Yeah, that's a good question. How do you do your makeup with no hands, and how do you take off your glasses and hats with no hands?
Like
How do you comb your hair with no hands? Right? When your assistant can't show up, how do you do it?
I let the glasses float in the water because they're Ray-Bans and they're made out of plastic. So as soon as as soon as somebody pops me back into the water, my glasses just like come back to my face.
Yeah.
Some magnetic thing attached to me.
Magnets, how do they work?
Right. That's an SNL skit from a long time ago.
No, I was referring to the Insane Clown Posse song.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I got that. That's why it's an SNL skit, because that's where it came from.
Okay.
Like you can't find the video back in the day because Insane Clown Posse, they didn't like the fact that people found a song that they could parody, and they had to shut down.
Oh.
So if you find the song,
Wow.
you only find the lyrics. Yep. Some historical facts there. So that was like over 10 years ago now.
It makes me feel old.
Well,
I think it's funny when
yeah.
like comedians cover product like or things like that. Like several times, like most of the time, like everybody was happy with like Weird Al Yankovic, for example, covering their music and making comedic covers and parodies. You know, except for Coolio, who didn't like Amish Paradise until like a few years ago.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It took almost 20 years for Coolio to be cool with Amish Paradise.
Look,
Yeah.
it's pretty sad that some of Weird Al Yankovic's covers are better than the original song because they're catchier and more enjoyable to listen to.
Exactly. I even some
Oh,
of his own original songs, like "Don't Download This Song." That's a good
Right.
one.
Like the song "White Nerdy." I like
oh
that way
yeah.
better than "Riding Dirty."
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's
Yeah.
funnier too.
Have you had a chance to hear Tacky? Um,
Yeah,
oh
Jackie,
man.
Jack Black in the music video and a couple other famous actors.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
I was like, sweet.
Or Word Crimes is another good one of his.
Word
Word
Crimes
His.
is very good.
crime. Yeah, word crimes. Yeah, like the one thing that Weird Al does in his music is he doesn't create music just to make a parody. He puts his heart into it, so it's a perfected piece that mimics the original artwork, but is put together without making fun of the new video. Like you notice, none of his parodies make fun of the songs like most parodies do. They like take something about the song, they make fun of it. His parodies don't make fun of the band. They're just a totally different topic. They use the same song that has the same rhythm and the same flow for whatever nerdy thing that Weird Al wants to do. So it's very clever.
Right.
Always good times though, you know.
And he
Oh
even
yeah.
has some of his own songs he makes.
Oh yeah. Like I know I'm not a fan of his polka music, but that's one of the things that got him off the ground.
Yeah, and he also got like Virus Alert, which I think is his own song. I'm not sure though. I have to check into it, but yeah.
Right.
You know,
Right now.
I am actually. I have to say, I am a big fan of his polka music. I grew up on the Oompa Oompa polka sound, and you know, my grandfather loved the accordion music, and
Hmm.
so I grew up on polka. I absolutely enjoy it.
Hey,
Ah,
no power to you. That gives you something else to enjoy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like I know you enjoy a lot of the popular music of today and yesterday, and in the future because you're from the future. You like some of the music, but some of the old timey stuff. When you enjoy something that's just not always different, gives you something else to enjoy. Like a band I enjoy are two singers, one singer, one band I enjoy from the past that a lot of people don't recognize unless it's from a particular movie. Is Harry Belafonte. I like his music and
Oh yeah.
Boney M, you know.
You know, if they ever do a Harry Belafonte movie, I want older Harry Belafonte to be played by Michael Dorn.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
You know, I mean, imagine like you know, we can get somebody else to play young Harry Belafonte when he started out, and then have Michael Dorn play Harry Belafonte before he died. You know, that'd be
Right,
great.
right.
I love Michael Dorn.
Michael Dorn. You say that name. The only thing I can think of is two things: Star Trek and the first Magic the Gathering trailer.
I'm sorry, I had those special words mentioned. My interest is piqued. Star Trek, Star Trek.
Star
Star
Trek.
Trek.
Yeah.
Right? Because, for those who don't know, Michael Dorn is the actor who played Worf in Star Trek Next Generation.
And shame on you for not
And
knowing. Go watch
who else
Star
did he
Trek now
play
and
in
learn
Star
it.
Trek? Who else did he play in Star Trek? He
I
played
don't
his
know everybody.
grandfather. He played his grandfather in the Kirk movies.
Oh,
He
nice.
played Worf's grandfather. He was the lawyer who helped Kirk and Bones.
Right. That's pretty cool. I know they recycled a lot of actors. Like the guy who played Data, I can't think of his name right now, The guy who played Data did a lot of characters in the show because he had just one of those really disguisable faces that he blends in with a lot of things. So he did a lot of extra work, and a lot of the actors and stuff did a lot of extra works too. That's pretty cool. Like how like it's kind of funny because nowadays you get stuff like you get movies by Hallmark and they recycle all the actors and you like know all the actors from different movies. Like, oh, this is this guy from that movie. Well, in Star Trek and those good old days, they disguised everything, so you'd have a harder time recognizing. Oh, that's the same character from this show or this episode. Just don't do that much anymore.
Just show some respect because Kane Shaker and both Hillbilly gave us the answer that you were looking for on who played.
Brent Spiner. Yeah, that's right. That's the guy who played Data.
Yeah.
And out of all the Star Trek interviews I watched, he's the one who's most money driven out of the Star Trek characters.
Also, Tuvok was in one of the other movies, and they retconned Tuvok to because he played a different character in one of the Star Trek movies, and came back and they retconned him in Voyager to having played being the same character, but in the movie he wasn't a Vulcan. In the but when they retconned him in Voyager and they went back and retold that storyline, he was Vulcan playing the character. So yeah,
interesting. Yeah, interesting.
Yes, Voyager.
I love Voyager. It's one of my favorites. I mean, I may be biased on the fact it's like the only Star Trek that actually has a female captain. But I'm not that fussed actually whether or not the captain is female or ever. I just
Janeway is the bomb, though. You have to admit.
Exactly. It was the female version of Jean-Luc Picard. He had it set in the world with rules and all the people to be able to access, but she had to boss it out there in the middle of nowhere with literally garbling together whatever she can find.
She literally had to take the footsteps of Patrick Stewart and make the power of Patrick Stewart's character and put it into Voyager, and that's what made her awesome. She followed the footsteps, and like her character followed the footsteps and characters and mannerisms of Jean-Luc Picard, and made it her own thing. Because they followed a system, like saying this is what a captain is of a ship. This is how a captain acts. Like they have to make these big decisions. You have to act like this. You have to put this character, this life into this character like that. And so it worked really good.
Plus, Janeway, I believe that if anybody can make Kirk cry, I think that Janeway is boss girl enough to make Kirk cry. Just saying.
Right. Make Kirk cry. But let's bring this into reality, right? A little reality. If we ever had a Star Trek thing come up, where we had a big space station like thing up in the space that went around, let's be honest. In our earthly market, we wouldn't have "Let's boldly go" where we've never gone before. We'd have, hey, take a spaceship cruise, 5 nights. $1 million gets you 5 nights. Spend money.
Let's boldly go where Elon will take you now.
Yeah, right.
Let's boldly go as long as your money holds out.
Right. They'd make it a luxurious cruise. Like I remember one time I was working for a call center and we had to come up with a sales business idea. Like it was very imaginative, And I'm like, well, if I had to sell someone on like the most epic time of the year, because that's what we had to do in this business, because we're selling direct TV. And I'm like, well, if I had to sell something really cool, what would it be? And I'm like, how about if we had a cruise ship that could go underwater, can fly in the air, and go to space? And I made this whole sales bit about all the things you could do on the ship. There was anti-gravity paintball where you could play paintball and anti-gravity.
How would that work? Well, I would love that.
Don't fly.
Right. Not only that. Right. Well, think about this. Right. In regular paintball, and I don't want to sound offensive at all, and I don't think it will. Like a person in a wheelchair would have a harder time, like playing paintball because they have to wheel up stuff and everything. But in anti-gravity baseball or paintball, you get to bounce off the walls. You get to use your arms to you go around obstacles, and you have an extra arm to shoot. So everybody can basically play who's capable of playing in that way in anti-gravity. So it was more open to more people. Then you had concerts on the ship, and you had cool little things going on. Like your favorite artist would be playing, because if you have a spaceship that's hosting for like a cruise ship, you have the money to pay for the artist to go up there. I mean, if Paris Olympics could get Celine Dion to sing the closing songs, you got the money to get Celine Dion to go in space.
Fact. Although I still firmly believe that Celine Dion is an AI creation, one of the first AI creations, and you'll find this out in the future.
Mm-hmm. MTG Bliss, I like Whoopi Goldberg. She was a good character in the show. I don't think she had enough airtime in the show. They didn't give her enough character depth, other than the interactions she had with Jean-Luc Picard most of the time.
Well,
like they should have
concept. I'm not quite sure what they were doing with her, but she seemed to have this weird, she's lasted a very long time, and I wish they'd done more.
Well, they could have done more, but unfortunately, if you've seen the interviews with Whoopi, she said that there was supposed to be a lot more with her character on Star Trek until because she wanted to be. She actually was one of the few people that's like didn't even have to audition to get on Star Trek. She said, "I want to be on Star Trek," and they put her on it. But she also had like several films going on at the time, so they couldn't really do too much with her character.
Mm-hmm.
I was just disappointed that in the Picard series, that when they brought her character back for Picard, that they didn't do more with her then.
Mm-hmm. Well, one character from Star Trek I wish they would have dedicated a whole episode to in like character development to know more about the character. Maybe you'll agree with me, maybe you'll disagree. Is having a whole episode focused on Q and his existence.
That would have been good.
You had Q in. You had a lot more about the Q universe and everything from Voyager. That certainly gave a lot of the background, because you got to not exactly see the Q universe, because we obviously can't comprehend it because we're too puny. And
was that the episode where they go to that gas station in the desert?
Yeah, because that's the easiest way of them representing it, and then it turned into like a Victorian, or no, it was before probably Victorian era.
They did the Civil War episode too.
That's it. That was all part of the same sort of thing as when they went to the Q universe, because that was the best way that we could kind of interpret what was going on. But they don't. Yeah. It is the Qs were left very Q.
Yeah, Q. I can't. I don't have the high pitched voice to be like Q. Oh my lord!
There we go. There's a piglet.
Is brought to you by Quark's Bar. Quark was one of my favorite characters from Deep Space Nine. I won't lie.
Yeah, I still think the Star Trek cartoon is underrated. The new one.
Which new one?
Lower Decks.
Lower Decks. Oh, I love that show.
It's an underrated Star Trek.
As long as you didn't say that trash Prodigy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are killing it in chat today. I guess we talk about Star Trek more often. No, I'm kidding. I'm not very well versed on Star Trek. I used to be. That's true. Definitely help educate the tortoise about Star Trek. But there is a time in our lives where we have to step back, take a breath, and be like,
you are watching Super Fast Tortoise.
Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright.
Whoa! What's going on with Piglet over there? And it's Tigger's looking over there. How can there be two Tiggers? There's only one Tigger. Remember the song.
That is a Tigger that has had some fun with a not Tigger.
Right. T-I-double-G.
You tell me Tigger can't have children?
I think he has had a
He's-
child. I'm just not sure he's had it with another Tigger.
Well, there's Rue.
that's a discussion that can go different ways. There's only one Tigger, only one like him, says the song, right? Who's gonna have children?
The only one would be available would be Mama Roo.
Tiggeroo. Tiggeroo. All right.
I'm gonna create a
sorry.
fan fiction of that.
No. What door did I open for you? Oh my lord. Watch
I'm
it.
kidding.
It adapts from a movie. A love. My love between two stuffed animals that shouldn't exist. A Tigger and a kangaroo.
Why did you do
They
it,
fight.
Tigger?
Why?
It's your child. He's going crazy. He's hopping around like see Tigger bounces on his tail. Kanga hops on their feet. Now you have this animal that can hop on its tail and its feet. Doing, 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 doing. All right. I think I entertained that a little too much there.
Yeah.
Meaningful.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, it's
We're
card of
trying
the
to-
daytime.
Yeah. Card of the daytime. Card of the day.
Card of the day.
You guys recognize this card?
Yes, it's from the joke series that I was talking about. Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
This is a card from the series.
It's a little off center.
It's a big furry
No.
monster.
Right? Well, that's one half of the card. Here's the
Oh,
other
it's-
half.
Oh my lord!
Dang.
Yep.
Yep.
How many is that? That
That's a
does my
lot.
eyes in trying to count.
It's two. It's one monster made out of two cards. It was a joke set. It's from a joke set from Unhinged or something like that from back in the day. And they wanted a creature so big that had to be put on two cards. So hence one side says you must play both BFM cards to put BFM into play. If either BFM card leaves the play, you have to sacrifice the other half. BFM can be blocked only by 3 or more creatures. He's a 99.99. Costs 15 black mana.
Is
Yeah,
this a
he's a
playable
creature
card?
type.
How could you lose one card but not the other card?
So if you destroy one half the creature, you destroy the whole creature.
So you could
Yeah.
just
Someone
aim
bounces
for
one half the
one of
creature,
them.
you lose the other half. Yep.
Yeah.
And his summon creature type is the biggest, baddest, nastiest, scariest creature you'll ever see.
Yeah. I missed the joke series.
When this card
Mhm.
came out in a set, did you have to like hope that you pulled both cards or
Pretty much.
I guess they hoped. I hope you bought. I bet they hoped you bought enough booster boxes that you pulled both halves. In fact, in my auction, this will be a part of a giveaway where you get both halves of this card as a prize.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Thanks to Sir
Oh.
Kane Shaker.
Here's some what's the word for it? Trivia for that from a Japanese comic book that is based on like the 1990s, the Magic the Gathering. This is featured in it.
Oh, I did not
Oh.
know that.
Yeah, I forgot what the manga was called, but yeah, they got it's finally coming to America though. The good old Japanese comic book is coming to America finally.
MGG Ability says SFT had to show him a picture on a string. Damn Blaggett. I said damn Blaggett instead of Dag Blaggett. All right. Yeah. So that's the card of the day. Big furry monster. Like Hillbilly suggested this last night. He's like, that could be the card of the day. And I'm like, okay, how did I do that? I had to pull off both sides of the cards, attach them in a picture editing software, and boom, I could show up both halves at the same time. So it'd be like, this is one half, this is the other half, this is one half. This
I mean,
It
is
does
there
look like that,
variants?
King Shaker.
It's as
Where the
scary as,
wild things are.
yeah, I'm not sure scary quite. It says big furry monster, and I just think below that line, it's just a really
Mm,
big, friendly, fluffy monster guy. You know, just like a big teddy bear.
right.
It just accidentally skewers people with its horns
Well,
sticking
it's
out of it. It
funny. He's a
doesn't need to be.
99.99. Has a 99.99. Doesn't have flying. Doesn't have trample. Well, it probably wouldn't have flying, but doesn't have trample. Doesn't have reach. Like how big? Like this is the biggest creature in Magic the Gathering ever printed, which is why it's on 2 cards, right? And they never made it to 99.99 before on purpose, right? I mean, I've seen creatures get bigger than 99.99, but that's because of Voltron effects. But this guy's a 99.99. He doesn't even trample everything. Like a puppy dog can block this monster.
Yes.
No, no, he has to be blocked by 3 or more creatures.
Right.
You'd have to have
Three or more
a
creatures.
pack of puppy dogs.
Right? Like 3 1/1 squirrels can block this creature. No,
Squirrel army, attack!
right? Like 99 squirrels will beat the living crap out of this monster. They'll probably beat each other up, but still. The scaling in this game is sometimes just off. But you can also equip this monster with lightning greaves, which is an equipment of boots. You can put small boots on this monster, and it'll have hexproof.
Small boots on a giant monster. I'll get it on.
Yeah.
Come on. Just keep pushing your foot in. We'll make it. Come on.
Right? Put those tiny boots on for sure.
It's just
All
going to
right.
fit on like one toe.
Right? Now let's run some pictures of the day. Pictures of the day. Boom. Coffee.
Yes, you definitely need it there, Bunny.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, on top of that. All right. Coffee. Everyone shut up. Coffee. Bugs Bunny. Right? Then we got boom. The no coffee face results may vary.
I felt that way this morning.
Right? Then boom. Good morning. I think the information's at the bottom of this coffee cup. Hang on while I find it.
First, I'm going to cover it up.
Yep.
I absolutely love the size of the coffee cup.
Compared to the pot, right?
See, when you live in a cartoon world, you don't need to have to worry about how much coffee's in the pot because you just keep pouring into that coffee cup.
Yeah, that's true. So, in that logic, KJ, being a cartoon character himself, never runs out of coffee.
'Tis true.
Well, unless he had
He can be-
Becky.
he like-
Becky wasn't very good
In
at
that same
researching
logic,
coffee.
in that same logic, you can keep drinking from the cup for 5 days a week for 5 days and not run out of coffee out of your cup, as long as you keep drinking.
That is also a fact. But in the cartoon universe, everything is sentient. So if I'm drinking coffee, does that make me a cannibal?
Well, it depends. Like, is a coffee a character that wakes up? I mean, I can imagine the coffee like forming like a humanoid body with a big hand and slapping you across the face, suggesting it's waking you up for the morning, and it's a strong cup of coffee.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
That's funny. All right. I wish I had a picture of that showing that. I wish I could show GIFs. I don't know if I can show GIFs on here. I never tried. But hey, you out there in the world of Super Fast Tourists watching this right now, yeah, you, the one who liked this video, and if you haven't liked it, like that video, right? Like this video. If you have pictures of the day and you're part of the Discord, feel free to share some pictures of the day. It doesn't have to be magic related. It could be coffee related. It could be anything related. Long it's, SFW, safe for work. And we'll share it on screen. And you can be part of the show and participate in the show. And usually you get a call out for doing such. Like if say, Savannah Lions shared a picture in Discord, Savannah Lions would get a shout out saying, hey, this was shared to us by Savannah Lions. All right. But now, in the same vein, we got a question of the day. The question of the day can also be asked by you on Discord. If you want to participate in the show, be part of the show. And today we're reaching the segment of the question of the day.
Presented by Discord, we have the question of the day.
All right. So, oh my Lord. Someone's going crazy over there. I noticed what you did. The question of the day, right? The question of the day is a very deep question brought to us by Morgan Freeman. AI Morgan Freeman, to be exact. And I hear he has a very deep, well-meaning question for us to dig deep in our souls. Let's see what he has to ask.
Look inside your soul, breathe in deep. Tell me what makes the toppings of your fave pizza.
There you go. So, looking deep inside your soul. Breathe in deep. And tell us, what is the best toppings for your favorite pizza?
I will wait till last.
Moving stuff. I know that the moving question gets your brain thinking, man. You're like, why haven't I delved this deep before my little pizza logic, my thinking process?
I don't know. I'm
So
probably going to get
let's start with
crucified
Mrs. Hillbilly.
What's up?
She's like, tell us, what are your favorite toppings on your favorite pizza?
All meat pizza.
All meat pizza. Ooh, I like all meat pizza. I like sausage, bacon, pepperoni.
Pineapple.
Pineapple. Some people like pineapple. Sure. I'm not against or opposed. I'm not against pineapple. I don't hate pineapple. I like it on certain pizzas. Like a Hawaiian pizza, I'll eat it, but not on all pizzas. You know.
But
I know.
Favorite.
That's a good one. All meat pizzas are good with pineapple. That's it's not horrible. Not horrible. That's a good one. What about Movingful?
Hey, I like sausage pizza.
Sausage?
Sausage.
Good.
Yeah. Our cheese just depends on where I'm getting it from.
Hillbilly says the best is the mushroom and olives. Handshake says, watch this. I'll get everyone all crazy. Pineapple. Pineapple. Pepperoni. And Meaningful, did you see what KJ did up there?
Oh, I see now. I'm done.
What a horrible man.
Oh,
it's like I had a doctor.
I
Willard,
can't believe you've done this, Dan.
Willard, what are the toppings on your favorite pizza?
Oh, I thought I'd get crucified by mine, but Mrs. Hillbilly's already included it without getting murdered, so I'm safe because I like pepperoni, hot dog, and pineapple.
Hot dog?
Thank you.
If you want to get really weird with it, I like macaroni pizza.
Ooh,
I've tried macaroni pizza. It's definitely not my favorite. It's all right.
Too filling for me.
It kind of is. It tastes like macaroni and breadsticks.
Yes, but it's
what
good.
else do you like? Well, some people like it, love it.
I just like cheese in general.
You like your carbohydrates.
Right. I like pineapple on pizza more than I do like the macaroni pizza myself.
They asked me why I can't take it. Yeah, I go to the doctor. They ask why can't you take a crap normally. I'm just like, cheese.
Cheese. Okay, that's funny. That was good. That was good.
Took me a second.
Wise man once said, "Never pay full price for late pizza." That's right. Pizza with anchovies are good. Anchovies are too salty for me.
Oh. First of all, okay, now I got to butt in. My favorite pizza of all time is a true Hawaiian. Now, a lot of people, like if you go into like Pizza Hut or someplace and you're going to get a Hawaiian, it's just going to be like Canadian bacon, pineapple, olives, and mushrooms. But a true Hawaiian consists of all those Canadian bacon, pineapple, olives, mushrooms, and anchovies. A true Hawaiian pizza contains anchovies, and I love the true Hawaiian pizzas.
I mean, our Hawaiian is
so-
literally just ham, pineapple. Let's not
So I've
waste
had
the other end of it. To
I've had anchovies before. I've had anchovies on a pizza before. Anchovies by themselves are super salty and disgusting. On a pizza, the salt is kind of evened out with the cheese and flavorings on it, but it's still too salty for me.
Too salty. Chat exclamation point sinner. You should hang your head in shame. Too salty? Oh no, salty goodness on of anchovies in any way, it just adds to it.
Nope, it's not. It's not a. Oh, you said sinner, and I put center.
Yeah, right. Center. Yeah.
and then Mugen just copied what Tortoise did.
Right. Funny. I don't think there's a thing, but you know what else?
Well, there should be an exclamation point sinner. Hang your head in shame.
Yeah, you should make that
That's
one.
funny. But still, let's get to my favorite pizza, right? So, when the app actually works, the app hasn't worked, so I've been deprived of my pizza for a couple of weeks. Pizza Hut has this square pizza box deal, and on the pizza box, it's a pan crust pizza where it doesn't have a crust really, it's just pan baked. And on it, I like to get pepperoni, bacon. I like to get pepperoni, double pepperoni, bacon, jalapenos, mushrooms, and green bell peppers. It's my favorite pizza.
I mean, that was mostly all right, apart from that mushroom section. They're little devils for me. I don't see the enjoyment people have in mushrooms.
Me neither.
Because they're
Got a
fun
weird
guy.
texture to them.
They're fun guy. They're fun. It says it
Oh,
in the
these
mushrooms.
jokes are killing me.
How can you not like mushroom? Mushroom's such a fun guy to hang around with.
Yeah, exactly. Why would you want to eat him?
I don't know. The Pokemon Parasect looks fun to eat, but it might be a little deadly. But
Oh.
There,
Well,
it's turned on. Boom.
Here is my mushroom agreeer. See, this is my tiebreak. This cat says I get to eat my mushrooms. I get to enjoy the mushrooms. I love mushrooms.
No.
I love yeah. Look at that. Meow meow meow.
I
Meow,
guess
meow,
you
meow,
win.
meow.
I don't have a camera to get my cat to come on and put his opinion in. I
Right?
have two, so that would vote for 2 votes.
Right. And on the topic of food. So some of the 3 best ingredients I think exist are mushrooms, green bell peppers, or red onions. Because not only can they go on pizza, but they can go on a good omelet.
omelet.
Oh,
Yeah,
how dare you entice us with the salt mechanism?
Hey, only chat gets to use it now.
Yeah.
You guys took over your ruined it. So only Cane Shaker and chat gets to use the salt now. See, only Cane Shaker gets to use it now. See that?
Oh, I just looked at that and I'm like, really?
All Cane Shaker wrote was "Hey zombie."
Oh, look in the chat. He wrote salt a couple of times.
Yeah, it's up there.
20 minutes ago. Okay,
me-
not quite 20. But...
Only me
No,
and
that's
Cane
just-
Shaker can use it.
That was just like 2
Zombie!
minutes ago. Yeah.
Want to say hello, zombie? What's up? Yeah, zombie. That's right, zombie. He's the Walking Dead, but he's not dead. He's undead. He's not exactly alive either. He needs a cup of coffee. Someone get zombie a cup of coffee.
If you've walked into the stream without your cup of coffee, hold on, just turn around, go grab it, and come back.
For
Like, if
real,
I
you're
started
going
the
to
stream
need
without
it.
a cup of coffee,
Welcome
if I
to
started the
Tortoise's
stream-
Wild Ride.
if I started the stream without a cup of coffee, I'd be like a wig on the devil, and there'd be hell to pay.
Uh-oh.
Come on,
I
that
don't know
was
where you're
wig
going with
clever.
on
that,
the
but
devil.
okay.
I'm trying to think about that for a second. That's a deep one.
That's what she said.
So a toupee is a wig for a man. The conception is the devil's a man. If the devil's wearing a wig, it'd be a toupee. If I'd be like a devil wig, there'd be hell to pay because it's a hell to pay.
Oh,
Oh,
I
God.
see that joke.
That's gonna be even worse than Dan's last one.
Oh.
Come on, that was a cleverly enticed, well
Oh, clever.
brought to a
Oh,
situation.
Yeah, it
clever.
was
You guys should
clever.
be laughing like you guys should be laughing like it was the best joke in your life. All right. No, I'm kidding.
Don't know. You should see my life. They got me damn laugh.
Oh.
Still only making breakfast for the wife. Nice. How's baby zombie? That's right. How's the baby zombie? The little narnars. Narnars. Because nars is the little growls that babies make when they're zombies. Going, no, no. That's right. Wow, someone sounded like a Muppet kid. That was crazy.
Muppet.
Muppet. Well, with that, my friends, we're gonna actually get to this point.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe.
Moves, the strategies, and the flares. Super fast tortoise is running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes.
Whoa, whoa. Hey, everybody, welcome to the show again. Welcome back. We took a quick little second break there. We got a little breath in, and we're actually continuing the show. We might be going overtime, everybody, because we got 10 minutes left of the show if we don't go overtime. Let's get to the topic.
Too much fun.
Yeah, on topic, what makes the Gathering special, Magic the Gathering? Well, friendship is rare. Finding friends is special. Magic the Gathering has built making friends a part of the game, just by being a part of the name of the game. Then having Friday Night Magic being a part of the ecosystem of the game and has added flavor to the context of Gathering. Some with trading being a trading card game built into the socializing element, where you find yourself asking strangers in your local game store to see a part of their family's life journey. Not their family's life journey. The part of their life's journey in Magic the Gathering, and the trading possible memories for deck building. Or just memories. Sometimes you find yourself digging into someone's collection and getting lost in a conversation. Sometimes you just find a friend in your experience in the game. Let's dig deeper into this. And somehow we got, yay, Piglet!
There are friends playing cards.
They are friends. Be our friends. So, on the topic of today, and that whole monologue I just read wasn't horrible. Like we can group our friendship as, like, I know KJ doesn't really play Magic right now, and I know Hellboy hasn't played Magic in a while, really. But through Magic and the content of making Magic, we've built a friendship in the community that we have. We have even Mrs. Hillbilly. Mrs. Hillbilly doesn't play Magic, but her husband sure plays it all the time, or likes to.
For real.
Yeah.
Hides in his office all the time and plays Magic 24/7 if he could. You know,
would
poor Hillbilly would probably not eat if it wasn't for his wife reminding him it's dinner time.
Yep.
And Mugenful plays Magic every once in a while. He was playing that one game. What was that? What was the name of that game you were playing?
Forge, Magic Gathering Forge. Right?
Magic the Gathering Forge. That's right. So there's a lot of context that come up in the group of Magic and friendship that we've built. Now we have a strong friendship as bond as the internet could be. Right? We have a really good friendship. KJ's like here every morning. He loves being on the show. I don't know why. I'm just a doofus with a beard and a hat. Sometimes glasses. But he's hanging out here. He's learning about Magic, but he enjoys the community aspect of it. And Mrs. Hillbilly is here because she's being a proxy for Hillbilly, because Hillbilly's going through some issues. See how I used proxy in a correct term there? All right. Then Hillbilly is just awesome in the community. She's doing her own thing. She's supporting another card game. and she's played Magic, and she's well adapted in the community as doing something as fun and commemorative as what she does, and meaningful, just partying out.
I do.
All right, you do crafts.
Mm-hmm.
I had to say that correctly because I don't want to say you do crafts. Like your crafts, they're not doo. I've seen some of your crafts. Your crafts are pretty crafty. They're pretty clever.
Thank you.
Sometimes
One of these days, Mrs. Hillbilly is going to make me a keychain.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. That's so we can hang you up on our belt buckle, so your head will just hang off on the side of our pants, and as we're walking, you'll talk to us, so we're never really alone when we go out for the midnight walk.
That's right.
Guys, I might have to go. My speedo's acting up.
Oh, no.
All right.
Well, we're going to miss
You
you.
have-
Thank you.
Don't leave us.
Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. I gotta get this sorted out.
All right, bud. Check you later.
Acting up.
No. He's leaving before the show
I'll
ends.
see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, bud.
All right.
All right. So,
I got something from my friend Cane Shaker. It's Pop
Some
Cane.
chopped liver?
I got some chopped liver for my friend Cane Shaker. Pretty good stuff right here. You'll like it. Right there. Just for my friend Cane Shaker.
Dude. For Cane Shaker, morning coffee is indeed magical. Yeah.
Ah, good times.
Yeah. Good times. Good times. Hello, Coach's Magic. It's like, what the hell am I? Chopped liver? No. I haven't got to that part yet, Cane Shaker. Just because you're impatient, right? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to cough like that. But still, we got an epic community all here. We got really good friends on the show. And I don't know about you, but we haven't, like, KJ and I haven't traded or any cards or anything. He doesn't have cards to trade right now that I know of, and he doesn't want to give up his cards because he's collecting them, like hoarding them.
Yeah, in my hoard, they can never be played. You can't touch them.
Right. It's funny. I was telling my wife she needed to get some collection stuff going on, and she's like, "I don't want to be a hoarder." And I said, "It's not hoarding if you're collecting."
That's true.
My wife,
true.
Right. My wife really likes those little mini brands things. Those little mini brands that come in the balls, like the little balls, and you open them up. There's like 5 different sections. There's like little tiny furniture, grocery items, and stuff in there, varying on the set. And she loves these little miniature things. And I told her she needs to buy a lot of them. She's like, "But if I just buy a lot of them, I'll just be hoarding." And I said, "Well, it's not hoarding if you're collecting. See, if you're collecting, there's a purpose. If there's hoarding, there's not."
Well, you can always do the super fast tortoise thing and get like yourself a bookshelf and put your collection on the bookshelf. And now it's not a hoard. It's a shelved item that's displayed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. It's a shelved item that is displayed. I can't wait to get this display moved to a different room. It's going to take me a bit because it's going to take more effort than just me to do it, because we need to get the Christmas tree out here too. Christmas is going to be coming out like a couple months, but if you know my wife, the sooner the better. And I can't put the Christmas tree over there because there's a exercise bike over there, and I need to get this shelf moved so the exercise bike can go from over there to over here, and the tree can go over there, and my stuff in the cat room. Whoop, whoop.
I just think it's incredible. I'm always amazed. You have a room that's for cats.
That's right.
That's the best room in the world.
That is the best room in the world. We call it the cat room. There's more. It's also a storage room, but you know, the cat room's where you have the litter boxes and the cat food dishes and stuff, you know. So you don't have to, you know, like some people like have a cat and they have like the litter box at 2 ends of the house, right? Like a cat box here and a cat box there. But like we just put it all in one room. We have the litter boxes right next to each other. We have the food dish across the way. So and we have the cat in the closet in the room. We have a container of cat food. Then we have a space for soft food. So then when they get fed on twice, because they get fed twice a day, they get fed a large amount at night of dry food, so they can eat during the night and throughout the day. And in the afternoon, they get some soft food to last them till night when it's time to refeed them. So the cat room just functions as everything for the cats. But I have my magic cards, the collections there. I got vacuums there. So yeah, cats love the room, but they love hanging around me. If I'm in the bedroom, the cats are in the bedroom. When I'm in the living room, like you can't see, I got a cat right there laying down, a cat right there, right there laying down. Something about me brings a catitude of likeness to me. I don't know. The cats like me. It's strange. But anyways, rambling on about the cat room. Sidetrack. Got bunny track. All right. Or should I say cat trailed?
Our true friend.
Yeah, talking about friends. That's right. We're talking about true friends. We have good friends. Like one of the closest friends I got that ain't Hillbilly is Cane Chicker. In fact, I've known Cane Chicker before I knew Hillbilly. Cane Chicker oddly found my channel through non-magic product. Kind of like Tabal found my channel through non-magic video, which is interesting because when Cane Chicker found me, I was in California. I was helping Coogee Dude drive between his city and Reno for his dialysis when he had a surgery and he couldn't drive himself. So I was driving. I don't have a driver's license, but I have a driver's permit. So I was legal for me to drive as long as he was in the car. And I would drive him to and from. And while I was there, I'd go out and do hikes and like film the national park behind him. It's just trees and forests, forests and stuff like California style, dry pine trees and stuff like that. No real wildlife that I saw, but there's bears in the area. But like I filmed some parts of the area and stuff, and I posted videos, and he found my my channel through these videos. And one video that stood out it was the video I said, "We're going back to Iowa." That's where I live, in that state, Iowa. And he clicked on it, and I guess it was referred to him because I lived in Iowa, and that's how he found my channel. And then he found out I did magic content as well. And he's like, "Holy cow, magic content! That is awesome!" And and it's funny because the first comment he ever left on my channel was criticizing me for having a card in my cube. He's like, well, he didn't really criticize me. He says, you have this dragon in your cube. Them blue-white, and it's doing nothing for your cube. That's pretty much how it went out. I mean, I have to look for the comment again, but that's how much it went out. Then I responded to him and said, all right, I took this card out of my cube, and I put an Elementor, which is a Planeswalker, which is now outside the cube. I'm like, I put an Elementor, and now there's a different card in the cube. And somehow that conversation blew up, and we started talking more and more and more, to the point where we exchanged phone numbers, talked to each other, and he's like, I want to send you a cool YouTube gift. And then he's like, because I want to send you some cards. And he's like, so I get through earning trust, I gave him my address, and he sent me some cards. And through him, I got my first fan mail. Right? In fact, the video was first called My First Fan Mail. That James guy seems pretty pushy. That's right. But even though he found my channel through YouTube, he found my magic content, and that brought us together. That built us a friendship that's lasted over several years now. It's been over 3 years since he's been friends with the channel and done a lot for the channel. In fact, he's supported both my auctions, the one that we've done before and the one we're working on right now. So it's crazy to think about the fans. Then later on, I found DJ. We created friendship with DJ and started going on a show, and my channel started growing, bigger in its own direction. That I had to separate and do. I had to separate and start doing my own things. I had to start focusing on my channel and perfecting my channel's algorithm so people can adjust my channel, who are my followers, right? because DJ and I shared a lot of followers. We still share some followers. He has more of a following than I do, but I still share followers as him. I share followers as Hillbilly. But through DJ, I met Hillbilly. Then I ended up meeting KJ. And somehow I struck KJ the way where he's like, I want to hang out with you. I'm like, I don't know why. I'm a boring dude.
I'm only doing it for the mug. I'm only doing it for the mug.
Right.
Your mug. And I'm not talking about the glass, the porcelain jar I'm sitting in. I'm talking about your pretty face.
My channel. Oh, there's an inside joke to that. The deal with someone we talked about earlier. But still, it's crazy that through this community, YouTube being different from Magic, but being Magic related, because even KJ will hang out with us when we're not talking Magic content. And well, when we're talking Magic content, and he'll ask questions, get involved with the content, and love the game. And we're creating memories, right? We're creating memories by sitting at our desks, in our sofas, in our chairs where we're sitting in, staring into a camera or running OBS, and we're having a blast. We've created a solid group of people. Now, I know Hillbilly's just being a lazy person today, and he's like, I don't want to do nothing. So he proxies his wife to stay in the show, so he can hang out in the living room, eat Cheetos, and scratch his head all day.
I want Cheetos.
While he makes his wife work hard. Makes his wife work hard by sitting in front of the camera and doing all the heavy lifting of the show. Sorry, I had to poke fun at Hillbilly there. But anyways, what about friendship? How have you gained from being part of the community, KJ?
Well, first of all, the community here, your community, this entire Magic community has welcomed me in, a collector of things and not a player of games, which is great. And you guys have taught me a lot about a game that I hadn't had a chance to play in any format other than Arena, so which is great. And plus, I learned a game before I even had a chance to play it. Not too many people can actively say that.
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten a lot of support from your community in particular, like very friendly. They've come and visited me and Hellwheeler on our budding little show, and I got to meet Mrs. Hillbilly. Mrs. Hillbilly's awesome. I had some presents sent to me in the mail by a few of your followers, which we're going to open as soon as we get, as soon as I get a camera, which is going to be great. And I've had a chance to meet awesome people like Cane Shaker and Zombie.
Oh, thank you, Zombie. I'm trying to see the people who are I'm trying to dwindle my memberships down so I know who's actual members, and people keep gifting memberships, so it's hard for me to be like, who's actually paying for their membership, who's gifted a membership. It's so hard for the credits. Oh, that's crazy.
Who got him?
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. But I appreciate it a lot. That helps out a lot. That's amazing. Now I'm waiting to see who gets it. Who, like, it normally pops up in chat.
Coaches.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got a gift from Four Keeps Gaming.
Yeah, KJ was gifted a membership by Four Keeps Gaming. Hellwheeler was gifted a membership. Nice. Investable Collectibles was gifted membership by Four Keeps Gaming. MetaMonk was gifted a membership. Brendan was gifted a membership. Nice. What's up, Richie Dubs?
Hey, Dubs.
It's sad that I had to go to the actual YouTube channel to see all the gifts. Because it doesn't show the gifted in StreamYard. That's cool. Like Hillwheeler's a membership, KJ the membership. Nice.
See, this these
That,
are
that
this is
actually
the perks that we get as friends, you know, to being friends. You get like things, you get gifts, you get like all our friends are give the support, which is the support's the best gift that we can get. You know, it's mental support, it's emotional support, it's support on our channels, the ability to hang out and just like socialize.
right. Game Checker says memberships. I don't need stinking membership. I have commands, and he's like, James, if you're wondering, I'm the coolest subscriber. That's right. Win. All I do is win. That's right. I just don't understand why Cane Checker never gets chosen out of these randoms.
See, you can't give awesome to the most awesome. That's why James keeps on getting left out. You can't give awesome to the most awesome.
That's right.
There's only so much awesome to give.
Right. Yeah. Well, look, the community has been amazing, and it's amazing. It's amazing what you find in the community too. Like Zombie, for example. Not every morning, and like he privatizes the video probably because the kid's involved in his video probably, but he goes live with his kid. Right? Is your kid your nephew? I can't remember exactly who the relation is, but like before school, he'll play Magic with his child and teach him a game and teach him some life experiences on the way. And usually when I get on and able to watch, I always make jokes that Four Keeps Gaming is mean because he's going to teach some kid a lesson by beating him to death with a magic card or magic deck. And I'm like, he's so mean. How many times does someone have to gift memberships and never hit Cane Shaker? I have gifted so many times and never hit him. I don't know. Like I don't even know how to gift memberships myself. The free memberships. And I wish it would let me select a membership so I can be like, hey, here's a membership to you. Membership to you.
You know,
he might not be enabled.
I do know that like sometimes that like and there are people who I've gotten gift memberships to people I'm not even following, and it's so I firmly believe like it's very random, but at the same time like I've also had to like go into YouTube and like enable gift memberships as well. So once you enable it, you'll just start getting gifts at random. Like I've been gifted memberships though to people I don't even follow or subscribe to.
Mm-hmm. Right. Ooh. So you know, it's crazy. It's crazy because one time when Hillbilly gifted memberships, it hit like several people who never showed up for years. I'm like, what? It's insane. But the community's been crazy. Like, poor man Tortoise is getting fundraising from people in chat. I don't think I deserve it. YouTube thinks I should earn money, but I don't know. people are gifting me money. So I don't know why. Like when you gift memberships, I get some of the cut, right? I get like 30% of the cut or something like that. It's something different. So it's like, boom, there you go. Boom, there you go. I said, boom, there you go. Boom. And KJ just kept a straight face. That's right. Boom. That's right. Mind blown.
I think my guy is not working. Is my avatar not working?
It works half and half. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it works. Sometimes you're blinking. Sometimes you're not. You know, it depends. I am the OG sub. I'm not worried about memberships. Yeah. You deserve it for being so awesome. Oh, thank you. I don't know how I'm awesome, but I'm just me. I'm just little old me. But the awesome part is the community that we had. I mean, look at this. You guys hung out with me for a while. You guys built a community with me. You built the show with me. You've seen the evolution of my show. You've integrated your life to be a part of my show, like with Hillbilly and with KJ, with Mugenful. You've integrated your mornings to hang out with Tortoise, who's I agree I'm a cool guy, but I'm not that cool. I'm no head in a jar. I don't float around on a chain. I don't say dag blaggit. I'm completely different. I don't know what it is about me that makes me cool, but I do try to be
You're
personal.
yourself. You are yourself.
That's
You're
true. I am
awesome.
myself. Because you see me rolling in the front yard. No.
Hey, I'm the only one that's rolling here. No nicking my wheels again.
So you probably is I grew up with my stepfather who was in a wheelchair ever since I known him. So I had to help. I got raised by him, and I had to help him in situations. And one of the craziest things. Every time we moved to a house, we had to reconstruct one of the bathrooms to be wheelchair accessible. So I got to learn some tiling and stuff like that, and turning bathtub spaces into roll-in showers. In fact, in America, I don't know how it is in Europe, but in America, if you take a house and on the main floor, if you make a wheelchair accessible bathroom, that increases the house property value by $10,000.
Damn, that's nice.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the case here. I'm not on the property market. Not obviously, I'm not employed or anything. So, I'm in council housing, which
That's right.
I could do with
SFT is
somebody
cooler
to
than
come along and make a bigger accessible bathroom. The statement accessible is just about.
Oh yeah, that's good. I'm glad. I mean, it makes life easier when things are more accessible, right?
Yeah, it could be better, but as I said, I'm not in the position where I could get my own place and
Oh
adapt
yeah.
it and change it
I
to
mean,
exactly
there's
how it
always
works.
there's always room for improvement, and I always feel that way, even in my own life. As I don't know what the correct term to say. As spoiled as I am, there's always room for improvement. But for a lot of things we do have, we the luxuries that we do have because they make life as easy as they do. Because sure, we talk about coffee all the time. The show's named after coffee, but we treat it like it's an everyday substance. But coffee is a luxury, and I appreciate that every day. People don't know how much I love coffee. Well, I love it a lot, but if I can imagine a world without it.
I do not want to live in that part of the multiverse. All right. I'm enjoying the multiverse where I live in, where the Super Fast Tortoise Show has 2 cartoon characters on the screen and a Mrs. Hillbilly. I mean, sure, the regular part of the multiverse where Mr. Hillbilly's here is awesome as well. But
just don't
today,
take the coffee from it.
We have our friends on all scales.
That's right. Yeah. He doesn't want to live in a world without coffee. That's what he's saying. He's saying he can't live in a world without coffee. Need coffee. But anyways, we'll tying the subject a little back. See, here's me rolling it back, putting it together. Right. This is my little imagination box, and in this imagination box, our topic is about friendships are rare, friendships are special, right? And we pull out of the imagination box why the friendships are special. Well, we have a really good community. We have friends. We have friends in real life. I know KJ doesn't always talk about his friends in real life, but he has friends in real life. Hillbilly has friends in real life. Mrs. Hillbilly beats up her friend in real life. And and I have friends in real life, and most of the friends I have are due to magic or have their own hobbies that they're just equally invested into. Like one of the friends I had for a long time ran haunted houses in the city I live in, and was really powerful. It was pretty cool, like how that works. I actually worked in a haunted house. They did, and got to have fun with that. I did a couple times where I ran a circuit. helping people out. It was awesome. Friendships bring out a lot in us, and we get to learn a lot from friendships and what people do. Sometimes there's more in common between friends than they know until they delve deeper, and that's why the intimate aspect of being friends and learning about your friends, and intimate as like discussing things about your friendships, your lives, learning about each other and what you grew up with, learning about your favorite cartoons, toys, your favorite series, sometimes learning about your daily grind, what you do for a living sometimes. See, that's a way you can get away the W word right there, saying what you do for a living. So the W word. All right. Sometimes it's about discussing like family issues or a little bit of family. It works. Like there's an intimacy, and I don't use intimacy as like romancing. I'm talking about intimacy as like as connecting, socializing in the community. Because the more you become friends, the more intimate a friendship gets. So you can use the word intimate without being, intimate. It just shows how much you trust each other and with the knowledge you gain. Like I know for some people here, some people here are very cautious about sharing certain information about their lives with people. Some people are very cautious how other people will react. Hence why, like when you say pineapple on pizza, I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, pineapple on pizza, you disgusting bastard. No. I just accept the fact that people like pineapple on pizza. And and it's easier to accept it because the more someone feels accepted, the more they're willing to share more information, the more they're willing to engage and the intimate build of a friendship is there. I get intimate with myself. Horrible, Bob, but I believe it. But I get it. Sometimes getting intimate with yourself is having deep discussions with yourselves and getting personal, deep feeling, figuring out yourself. That's the non horrific way of thinking of that thought. But still, it's been amazing. And KJ is very sociable himself. And he's and it's funny because the more he's more sociable on YouTube, he's going to start learning he's not as sociable in real life anymore. It's going to traverse because real life is going to become weird. Like I feel weird going to the store anymore because they're in a store and people can see me. They're like, he lives. That guy. Who knows who that guy is?
I actually had an experience like that when I was hosting karaoke. When I was doing a lot of those karaoke shows, and somebody recognized me from one of the bars I worked at. I have a bad problem. If you don't sing a song, I don't remember who you are. If you don't write your name down on a piece of paper with the song that you're singing tonight, I tend to forget. I have like face amnesia and name amnesia,
right.
Where I don't remember anything until I see your name written down on a piece of paper with your favorite song a couple of times. And so it's like your face. I'll probably forget it. But it's like, oh yeah, you are that sexy back guy. I remember that, or whatever,
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. So yeah, it's interesting, like how things change, but like in our lives, like some things change. But what's interesting is the friendships we feel there's you got to recognize there's a difference between an internet relationship as a friendship and a real life relationship, right? The people in your real life come first, right? Like my wife is my best friend. Our relationship comes first before anybody, right? Internet friends, they're high standard people, right? By high standard, I care about them. I there's things I wish I could do for people, like helping them out when I can, but I can't always do that. There's a difference between the relationships you have in real life and on the internet. And if you out there in the world have trouble finding out the difference between an internet relationship and a real life sociable relationship, might need help. Yeah, because like on the internet, it's a little bit different, but still, there's a lot of gratuitous emotions that people go through because some people have a hard time connecting the differences between the two. So keep it on fact. I think for what we have, like as friends, pretty good. I mean, between James Willis, between KJ, Hell Willard growing on, Mrs. Hillbilly checking out. Mrs. Hillbilly and I have been friends for a while. She's hardly ever on the show, but I probably talk to her a little bit more than everybody else, compared to everybody else when it comes to hanging out. Because usually when Hillbilly and I hang out, she comes in and talks in the office before live and stuff, and just chills out. Shows me this little Stitch doll, or maybe the shirt she's wearing because it has Stitch on it or something. She's like, "What do you think?" You know, poor Miss Hillbilly. You look tired. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
She's looking at chat. She's looking at chat. Oh, Bob, you're gonna have that song stuck in my head all day now. Oh,
Pizza burrito nugget. Chicken nugget jammed into a burrito wrapped in a piece of cheese. What song am I missing?
This is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on.
Oh, no.
My friend, some people started singing it not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because this is the song that doesn't end.
Wait. I'm going to tell you something. That song does end, and I found the end at the end of Because. At the end of Because, the song actually stops, then it restarts. When you restart it, you're starting fresh and anew. You're starting in a brand new sentence. The song is improper, but the song does end at Because.
And that line is from Lamb Chop.
Yeah, that's true.
Sherry Lewis.
You know, thanks to our copyright issues and stuff, we just just been demonetized.
Sorry.
Because you know, KJ has the voice of an angel.
Once that song gets in my head, I have to sing it.
No, my lord. But yeah,
I blame Sherry Lewis.
Good dude. Hello. But no, I just think what we have in the community and what Magic brings is special. It's kind of hard to focus the conversation on Magic the Gathering. Not everybody here plays Magic the Gathering. In fact, out of 4 of us, only one of us really plays Magic the Gathering the most. Like Mrs. Hillbilly doesn't play Magic the Gathering. Hella Willard doesn't really play Magic the Gathering. KJ doesn't really play Magic the Gathering.
But I collect.
You're eclectic.
You have, though, evolved. I mean, I've gone back and I've watched your videos and I've seen the evolution of your content, and you've evolved greatly. Just saying.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. I have recorded an album with KJ singing. Nice, Hillbilly. Nice. Yes, I try to evolve. In fact, one thing that makes our friendship is amazing is you guys help evolve the show. You guys help build the show to the strategy that's gone. I've done a lot of research in building the show and stuff, and I've implemented a lot of things in shows. But without the perfectionism of your guys' personalities, like KJ or Hillbilly and Cane Chicker, sometimes there wouldn't be parts in the show. Like there's times we had the movers and shakers, which is kind of hard to get into nowadays and whatnot. We've really built the show based around the personalities of people, so it fits and flexes around us. Friendship can forge what you're doing and plans. Hold on a second. Yeah, so friendship can forge the direction you're going when you have something going on, like a project. It's crazy. And sometimes it takes a little headbutting, right? like Bob and I don't always see eye to eye, but most of the time we do nowadays. But like sometimes we find things coming out that we talk about. Like for instance, we had a conversation about when the bands hit, like and after the bands, the recent bands, and Watsy took over. My first thought is, I wonder what they're going to do about proxies, because they got control over this. They're going to be their business. They'll probably want to control something about proxies. And Bob said they probably won't touch proxies or anything. That's not up their alley. In that realm, don't quote me 100. All of a sudden, they come up with this whole thing we did yesterday, and I'm like, something told me in my brain, Watsy's going to talk about proxies. Yeah. I learned people initially tune in for an interesting topic, but they come back because of personalities. Thank you. That is true. And Bob has a great personality. I love watching Bob on his show. I need to fix his link. I was about to share his link to a show, but I need to fix his link still. But good. But you guys make the morning show awesome, no matter what. Like I don't think I'd have a good of a show if I didn't have people to bounce off of, which is why I wish I was rich and could pay you guys money to come up with ideas and stuff yourself and be like, come back. But what you do pay me in, but through your experiences in life and what you do, like KJ on the side trying to help people, trying to do things, helping Hellwiller and helping his other friends out and learning different things. He gets to implement ideas on other people. And he brings the successes to the show and is like, this is what I worked on. This is what I'm doing. I love bringing this personality. In fact, KJ has become such a life force of the show. Like Hillbilly, KJ has been really powerful in the show. Hellbilly is still finding her place in the show, but she's getting comfortable. And that's what people want, is that comfortability, checking it out. Yeah, I think it's awesome.
No. You're awesome.
You're awesome.
I've been learning from you guys. I'm not a streamer. I'm not a gamer. But everything, like over the last 4 or 5 months, I've been here for 3 months hanging out with you guys, and I've learned so much from you guys.
Learned so much.
Incredible community.
Oh, you know what? That's the stepping stone we are. Like if I was a company, I'd be a stepping stone company where people applied for the job just so they get the experience to get to the next job. That's basically what it is at the moment. Until I'm a big YouTuber and the dream is to come on Superfast Tortoise's channel, then I'll be a different route. That's big dreaming right there. Can you imagine being that guy, right, in the future where people dream to be on your channel? That'd be cool. That would be cool.
Indeed.
And with that, my friends, I'm looking at someone's face. They're like, what time is it? Where are we going? I'm going to say, it's Cotton Eye Joe.
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take. Show is lit. MTG 3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise. Building a following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon. No one can bring us down. MTG 3 in the house. We own this town. Ripping through the...
Billy will play boosters in hand. Magic the Gathering is where he stands. Booster stack up like a dream in this world. He's the dream of opening fire, emotions on the wire. His hands are his tools for the fight, flipping cards all through the night. Hopes and dreams in every pack. He won't ever turn his back. Fire in every pack. He opens.
Tag blighted.
Oh, hello.
Hey. Okay, we got Spirit, my bad. Fear of failed test.
Sounds like high school.
I know, right?
Yep.
Mercury Brewer.
Murky sewer.
Mercury Sewer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, cursed recording.
Cursed recording. Thank you.
Yep.
Um,
Ooh,
Rootwise Survivor.
that's good.
Oh,
We got Saw.
no.
Nice.
Bone
That's a pretty cool guy.
saws ready.
Bone Saw. That's right.
Midnight
Midnight.
Mayhem.
Oh yeah.
The Sim with
Ooh,
Evil.
that's pretty cool. I like the artwork. Clockwork
Clockwork
percussionist. No.
Percussionist.
Ooh, what's that one? That's a
That,
cool.
Meat
Meat Locker. Dragon
Locker.
Diner. That's neat.
That's a rune.
We got Cryptid.
Krypton Inspector. Sorry, I'm just reading the cards.
Okay. Crackling.
Crack Slash. Yeah,
Go
Crackling
ahead.
Slasher. Sorry. I'm excited about this pack. I don't know why.
Go ahead.
Got Seas from Slumber. Ooh. You got Glimmer Burst. Nice. Oh, we got another room. Yeah.
That one's a
Ticket Booth.
rune with a view.
That's a room with a view. Ticket booth. That's right. That's pretty awesome. Look at that. Thank you, Miss Billy.
You're welcome.
Yeah. That was a really awesome pack. I was excited for that. And thinking about an awesome pack, we're about to hit the button that says attack with the shell, right? And in the shell, we're going to shill with the shill where we go down to Hellwheeler and be like, Hellwheeler, why don't you shill your channel?
All right. Hey, so tonight I have Question Chaos, and we've got a special episode tonight because we get to have co-founder Tuffy come on the show, and we will get to grill him. So instead of questioning the card mechanics, it's questioning the founder.
Ooh, questioning.
Definitely going to watch that.
Yeah, it should be good fun.
You're probably gonna be on the show.
Well, it's about midnight of my time, which I think is something like 6 p.m. for you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds awesome. People check it out. Check it out. Her link is her link's not only in the description below, but it's also in chat right now if you haven't subscribed to Willer. Then we're gonna come down over to KJ. Why don't you shill?
Hey, howdy, hey, boys and girls. I hope you're having a good day in Chatland and being good heads. So, we got some fun stuff coming up for you, Miss Jessie Hellwheeler and I, on Procrastinating Across the Oceans. And coming up will be a special edition of Procrastinating Across the Ocean where we're going to have Twiddler and a few other people on our show who will be talking about pack cracking, and we're going to cover a few things. This might end up turning into being a bigger topic than we expected, and it might be a series. So we might end up once a month doing a pack cracking discussion about pack cracking etiquette, also the ins and outs of pack cracking in the lines of should you do it, and is it appropriate? Like, are pack crackers doing it in an appropriate way? So we're gonna go into depth on that as a, like I said, possible series of discussions. Join us for that with me and Jessie Hellwheeler.
Woo-woo. Sounds good. Sounds good. Enjoy that. All right. Now you can find his link in the description and in chat right now if you want to check out and subscribe to his channel. Whoop, whoop. And we got Mrs. Hillbilly. Anything you want to show for Hillbilly?
Yes, he probably be Mr. Hillbilly probably be doing a stream later on today. I don't know, but be sure to listen to tune into his show. He does 2 streams a day, Sunday through Friday. Saturday he does 3 streams a day, which morning stream is Arena Commander game and another Arena stream. He's at 681. Thank you guys so much for being a part of his show. Continue liking and subscribing, and please leave comments after his slideshow. Thank you. Have a good day.
Yeah, sounds awesome. Yeah, his link's also in the description and in the chat right now if you want to go over there. And we're all over to Superfast Tortoise. Superfast Tortoise right here saying, hey, thank you guys for checking out. We're at 652 subscribers. You can definitely hit that if you're new to the show, new to the channel, want to be like, enjoy these conversations more often. Today we went half an hour over time, which is fine. If you want to tell me to shut up, tell me to shut up. Sometimes I talk too much. I don't know. But we try to have an interesting discussion every day. But tonight we're going to be going over some more auction cards. Later tonight, we're going to do the second episode listing auction cards. Thanks to James Willis, Kane Chicker. If you didn't know, Kane Chicker is helping out with the auction like really heavily. Could you, dude? Thank you for hanging around. Kane Chicker, Bob, Zombie, Mana Monk, everybody else who showed up. I can't scroll up the chat right now. I can't scroll up the chat to remember everybody showed up, but everybody showed up. Like Investment Collectibles is here today. Thank you guys for hanging out and being amazing. Amazing, all right? And another thing to keep up front is I had a thought and I just lost it. Oh yeah, song of the day. I have a song for the day. Friendship is Rare by Tenacious D. Check it out. It'll brighten your day. And if you don't like that song, check out Tribute by Tenacious D. That song's just catchy all the time. So, everybody, thank you for being here. Thank you for tagging along. Thank you for being awesome. Everybody is amazing. Everybody's cool. You guys make the friendship circle amazing. Everybody hops in chat. You are awesome. Just remember that. And if you haven't to steal off another YouTuber, you're loved. People think about you. And there's always positivity in the future. And with that in mind, everybody, brush your teeth.
I totally want to thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate it, 100%. Like this video as if it's your favorite kind of pizza, dude. And if you wouldn't mind, consider smashing that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications. Every one of these things you do helps the channel out a lot.
The moves, the strategies, and the flair. Superfast Tortoise is running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes. Shall some go the Tortoise way. He's the one to watch the king of MTG play.